WrestlePalooza.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the
Wrestling Fanboy here, and let's talk about WrestlePalooza. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna waste no time. I've been meant to put this out, but WrestlePalooza was a letdown. I mean, it wasn't no bad matches, but as big as they tried to make this seem, it was not that. You know, I thought for sure Brock and John would have main evented, and I think if they did, it would have helped the show a lot. Because with you having John and Brock be the first match, the outcome, it kind of killed the crowd to where they went into the other matches. So everybody else had to try harder and perform harder, when you could have just had all this hype and this build. If John Cena and Brock Lesnar was at the end, everybody would have been building to that. You know, I think you should have kicked it off with Cody and Drew. You know, especially with Drew keeping the title. But y'all, let's get into all the matches. I already got into the John Cena and Brock Lesnar match. You know, that's the match that was first, and it was okay. It was basically a repeat of the SummerSlam match where Brock just brutalized John Cena. And I wasn't a fan. So I also thought John Cena would have won, but I guess they finna do John Cena and Brock 3 or 4 or 5, whatever number this is now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Brock is John Cena's last opponent, which sucks, but it is what it is. You know, WWE don't always give us what we want. They, as great as they are, they disappoint us too sometimes. But yeah, so Brock versus John Cena. Brock won, kind of disappointing. I mean, Paul Heyman introduced Brock, and Brock looked good. You know, the long hair, he's ripped as always. You know, John Cena looked like he was ready to perform, and that he was gonna, you know, give us a WrestleMania type performance. No. Next match, y'all, we had the Usos against Braun and Braun. Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed. This match was good, you know, but we used to seeing this on Raw. So by following John Cena and Brock, wasn't nobody too pumped about this. I mean, but it still was a good match. I like that they added LA Knight as the special guest referee, and you know, it just became like a hardcore tag team match. You know, that was cool. Jay damn near injured himself. You know, the chair bounced off of one of the bronze and hit him in the head and bust Jay open. Jay looked like he was dazed, but I hope Jay is okay. He's supposed to be on Monday Night Raw. I hope he's okay. The Bronze won this one, a match they needed to win. You know, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. It was decent. Then the best match of the night happened. You know, Io Sky and Stephanie Valkyrie. They went for it, and by it I mean the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Valkyrie is now our Women's World Champion. Beautiful match. You know, two of the best performers in the world. So I knew they weren't going to disappoint us. Best match of the night, like I said. They performed like it was WrestleMania, honestly. You know, Io always performed. She is the best women's wrestler in the world. I don't care what anybody say. And Stephanie Valkyrie, y'all already know she's one of my favorites, but she's up there. She's top 5 best women's wrestler. Not just women's, best wrestler, top 5 currently for sure. But the match was good. They pulled out all the stops. You know, you got to do that when you're trying to win the world title. And Stephanie just happened to be better than Io on this night. We didn't get no shenanigans, you know, the Kabuki Warriors, Rhea. We didn't get none of that. And I'm happy about that. Stephanie won clean. Then another match that should have probably been the main event. This was, to me, the second best match. CM Punk and AJ against Seth and Becky. Excuse me. This was a good match, y'all. Like I said, it really wasn't any bad matches, but the fact that they tried to make this WrestlePalooza seem like such a big deal, it wasn't a spectacle. Like, y'all should have had some musical performances or something, or some surprises. But let's get into this CM Punk and AJ Lee match. AJ Lee got the victory for her team by tapping out Becky Lynch, which you know what that means. It means she's probably going to try to challenge her for the Intercontinental Championship. And I don't believe she's going to beat Becky for that title, but they're going to go for it. AJ Lee looked good, you know, for her to be gone for so long, 9+ years. CM Punk, Seth, their rivalry continues, especially since CM Punk won here. Their rivalry continues, but Seth, he has another path before they double back to CM Punk. But AJ Lee, she tapped out Becky, Black Widow. Match was good, like I said. And the main event, Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre, keeping his undisputed WWE Championship. In a match, I feel like they should have had Drew win, because, you know, why not? Have Drew win, have a big title change at the end of the night, and just let it be that. But nope, Cody, Super Cody, struck again, and he beat Drew McIntyre. Drew looked good. He always looked good. Cody always looked good. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about WrestlePalooza. You know, the matches. You know, I was looking forward to all of these matches. They were decent. But for you to put WrestlePalooza up on this pedestal and be like, oh man, it's gonna be so great. This is the partnership between WWE and ESPN. This is how we're gonna let the world know that we're here. Y'all didn't do nothing special at all. Come on now, what's going on? It's like y'all, WWE starting to do the bare minimum, and I'm not here for it. I don't really like it. Y'all went against, you know, AEW, and AEW did good, all out. But WWE, it's like y'all starting to not care. I know y'all want to get rid of AEW, but AEW is gonna make y'all keep performing better. Cause if y'all putting this out, this is like bare minimum. Y'all can do this any Friday. It's too easy for y'all. But WrestlePalooza was okay. We're looking forward next to Crown Jewel. Seth is gonna be taking on Cody Rhodes for that Crown Jewel title. I'm betting on Seth winning, because Cody didn't beat him so many times. I think, you know, I think Seth needs to win. And as far as the women go, I think Stephanie Valkyrie, depending on who she take on, Tiffy, Jade, Nia, don't matter. I think Steph should win. Yeah. But yeah, WrestlePalooza, it was okay. I wasn't really feeling it. Very disappointed. But I know the WWE, they'll come back and deliver, and you know, they'll give us something better. But that's all I got, y'all.